This is from, this is from, this is from Matilda. The breath I've taken and the one I must to go on, but the grenade been in your hand, so you understand who's boss. My defeat sleeps top to toe with her success. Oh, this is from, this is from, this is from Matilda.
We had a dodgeball tournament in October, and I brought 5 of my friends, and they were all the same that came last year, so that's a sure sign that it was still a great event.
All through the year we have hall groups, which are mini mission teams in halls, so we meet and have a Bible study, and then we look at ways that we can witness to those around us in the halls that we're staying in.
Okay, well we did Text a Toasty in our hall groups, and what we did was we set aside a night and we put up posters and gave out a number and encouraged people just to text in a question about God, a God related question, and then we delivered them a free toasty or several free toasties, and it was such an amazing event. Like, so many people were just texting in questions and really interested and hungry to know more about God. So sadly I messed up in printing up some posters and put the wrong number on the posters in Winton Drive, and ended up having to run up and down the stairs shouting out the correct number.
And she needs you, this is for Matilda, and she needs you.
So stalls are the part of the CU where we go to the club nights at the unions, and we just stand and chat to people and give out tea and coffee and biscuits. And it's been great being involved this year because it's been so encouraging. Like, every time we've gone out we've had encouraging chat, and it's just been really great to see what God's done in working through us in the union. To give an example, like I was chatting to a guy at the end of last year after CU Ball on stalls, and we chatted for about a good 2 hours, and he had loads of questions about Christianity. We got into quite deep chat, and it's great to hear his story. And then I met him again on stalls just last week, and I was able to chat more with him about the different issues that he had.
This is what Matilda, just like Jonathan said, the breath I've taken and the one I must to go on.
Okay, so every week we meet up for what we call team time, and so this is kind of one of our main meetings of the week, and I love it because it brings together so many different cultures and backgrounds of different kinds of churches and denominations. And it just unites us in the one thing that's really, really important, which is our love for Jesus Christ. And so I think that's really, really awesome. In first semester this year, we were looking at the book of Jonah, which I think is really awesome. It just shows how much the Lord is gracious and compassionate and merciful, and Jonah's awesome.
The grenade been in your hand, so you understand who's boss. My defeat sleeps top to toe with her success. Oh, this is from, this is from, this.
Events week this year was really, really good. And there were some people there with some really big questions. Some people had brought friends, which was great. Some people just came in off the street having been given a flyer.
Do you think that, like, if someone was doing a thing about prayer wearing a robot hat, do you think that would detract from the message?
Can you put them over there?
That's what he's saying.
Okay, it's not about robots.
See, if you waffle enough, well, people can laugh, and then you get down to it and people finish laughing, they'll be listening to what you're saying.
Oh, genius, yeah.
So you're like, you could just be like,
Okay. Let's talk about prayer, Charlie.
Okay, right. Well, it's been great this year, just hearing every week about answered prayers that people share at the prayer meeting, Prayer and Share, and it's been particularly really encouraging to hear about people telling more of their friends and then feeding back each week on Tuesday morning and hearing how you know, God's helping them to share the gospel with their friends. It was also great as well to hear about someone becoming a Christian, and we hope as well that more people become Christians throughout the year as well. So that's been a real encouragement, and as we had in the prayer video at the beginning of the year, the prayer meeting is the powerhouse of CU, and hopefully it will continue to be like that. And yeah, so please do come to the prayer meeting, and yeah, like, see you next year in the prayer meeting.
We've been having really good follow-up from all of our events. So we've been doing Christianity Explored and looking through Uncover, reading Luke's Gospel and Mark's Gospel at those, and that's been really great, having people come. So keep praying for that. It's a really great opportunity for people to actually become Christians after they've heard the Gospel.
This is for Matilda, and she needs you. This is for Matilda, I love this wonder.
Another thing that's been quite amazing this year, that we've really seen God blessing us, is in the international ministry of CU. We've seen so many people come along to all the events. The team have been great at organising all of that, but these people have come from all over the world to our events. We've had all sorts of things in people's flats, in kitchens. You could see that in the Events Week things that were going on. It's been so great to have people come and hear the gospel who've never heard it before, who can then go back to their countries having heard the gospel, and we should keep praying for them and pray that they become Christians, and that we see people be saved and we see fruit from that.
Matilda.